So you want to win Cheetos this year, right? This is going on right now, the Cheetos Shape Hunt promotion, and it's out of this world. I decided to make this video, and I don't talk specifically about sweepstakes too often out of respect to our members, but this one, again, is so mainstream. It's kind of like the bottle lotto video I did, that hopefully you'll watch this video, you'll take what I say into account, and come back and tell me you won $10,000. There's going to be 6 winners over the next 6 weeks of $10,000. Well, there's 5 left because week 1 just ended yesterday. But let's start by, what do you got to do? Well, first, you need to go buy Cheetos. Now notice these are the crunchy Cheetos. Unlike the Cheetos Puffs. If one person watches this and doesn't buy these, my job is done. You're not going to win with the Cheetos Puffs. They're delicious, but you have to start with the Cheetos Crunchy. So, as you see, I didn't open this. I did not enter last week. But let me share the rules with you. Now, they have done this promotion before, or similar, over the years. And we've actually had iWIN members win before. And I have 2 of their entries that I'm going to show you and I'm going to talk about as well. But let's look at the rules first. Again, you got to go out and buy these. Is there an alternate method? Yes, we'll talk about that. These are the dates of entry. So we can see that the first date ended yesterday. That was beach theme. Tomorrow around noon Eastern time, Cheetos will tell you what the theme is for week 2. There's going to be 6 different themes. I don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. It's not out there yet. So we'll find out tomorrow. And therefore, we will look for that Cheeto. And what are we doing? We are looking for a Cheeto that represents that theme. And this is a judge sweepstakes. But here's a few tips to help you, because as I'm watching people enter, they miss so many little parts of the rules and they have 0 chance of winning. You need to post this on Instagram or TikTok. Now, when you post it, you can't have music. It says right in the rules, videos cannot include music. No music is allowed in the entry. So many of the entries on TikTok have music. They can't win. You need to take a photo of the Cheetos, the snack only. Now, some people have asked me, can I show what the shape is? For example, if you think it's a beach cart, could I have a beach cart in the background? The way I read it is the snack only. So I would do a photo, nice and clear, put it on a table, put it, if you don't have anything else, take a white piece of paper and put it down and do your photo on that. Make sure the lighting's really good, make sure the angle's really good. But I wouldn't include anything else. You definitely can't include yourself. Why? It says images cannot include the participant or any other individual. These rules are very strictly followed, especially on judge sweepstakes. So you want to make sure that if you're going to go through the effort and you find a good Cheeto and you have a good entry, that you actually follow the rules. You can enter once every single entry period. So basically once a week. Now, Thursdays are kind of a rest day. There's nothing really that goes on Thursday. So you should never enter on Thursday because it wouldn't count. The theme comes out at noon on Friday, and then you have till midnight. These are all Eastern times, the following Wednesday night. Again, we just had week 1. We have 5 more weeks, 5 more winners of $10,000. Is there an alternate method? Because they can't require you to purchase Cheetos. So it's not a mail-in, but where is the alternate method in the rules? think I've passed it, but basically you can choose one of the preset images that they have. Here we go. To participate without making a purchase, go to Cheetos.com shape hunt. Do that so you can see it. It's funny, sure enough, it says page is not found, but it's that. And you can download. Oh boy. It downloaded 40 some images. So, and I can choose one of these images and then I can come up with a saying and I can enter it. So here's one. Let's give you another one. The odds of one of these alternate method wins winning are just not really good. I don't know if everyone gets a random set or everyone gets the same set. I am not really sold on doing the alternate method. Go buy yourself a bag. I wouldn't spend tons of money on this. Like I bought one bag. I haven't opened it. I'm gonna go through it. And I'll see if I find something. Your description is important and it has to be 200 characters or less. Okay, so can't be more than 200 characters. Notice the Cheeto snack cannot be altered in any way. You can't manipulate the image. You need to save your Cheeto. Why do you save your Cheeto? They may ask you to send it. If they ask you to send it, they'll send you a kit. You seal it up nice and tight, and you send it in. Sending it in does not mean you won. It means they want to look at, they want to verify it, they want to see that you haven't manipulated, that's a real Cheeto, and just look at more closely. We have had people in the past have to send them and not win. We have also had people win that have not had to send them. In the rules, it will tell you to save it because they may ask you to send it. So if you find something that's really good, hide it. Don't let your spouse, dog, neighbor, aunts, anyone get to this Cheeto. Put it in a nice little bag, seal it, put it in a cabinet, make sure you save it. It's very, very important. So what are they looking for? They're looking for a Cheeto that looks like something. So here's a Cheeto. I don't really see anything on this one. But if you see something on a Cheeto, here's the litmus test that I'm going to tell you to try and do. Go find two people. Ask them, what is this? If they tell you the same or similar that you see, then that's probably one you want to consider entering. If not, eat it, throw it away, do whatever you want with it, but don't enter it. You only get one shot every week. This isn't one of those, it only takes one to win, you got to be in it to win it. If you have a bad entry, you're not going to win. In years past, the entries that have won have all been really good entries. To the point you look at it, you know exactly what it is. The last time they did this contest, I believe, was in 2018. Almost 7 years ago. We actually had two iWIN members win. And they both shared their photos and they both shared their descriptions with us. So I want to show you those. So let's share my screen again. And hopefully this will give you an idea. So now the contest was a little different. It was win what you see. And both of these people are still members, I'm happy to say. Both of them won a cash prize over $10,000. You got offered the prize, but you got also offered a cash equivalent of what you saw. I think they offered this person like a trip and, including a banana boat ride, etc. But this was a banana boat. Now, this wasn't their picture. This was their Cheez-It. And it was a little bit different back then because you could have your fingers and whatnot in it. The second one does not. But this was when they posted the winner. You could clearly see this is a banana boat. There is no question about it. The second winner was this one. This one's one of my favorite. This was the Mountain Man. And I remember I told you that your words matter. And we're going to talk about the judging and what they are looking for. But she shared what she wrote, and she said, "My entry is Mountain Man." And the description she used was, "As soon as I saw his cap, his full beard, and rugged boots, I knew this was the Mountain Man." That's it. That was the entire caption. It was simple enough, but it told judges what to look for in the figure so they could see it for themselves. Was awarded over $11,000 for this. Huge win. But again, the words matter. Why do they matter? Well, when you go down to judging, you always want to look at judging when you're doing a skill contest. It's going to tell you what the judge is going to look for. How unique is it? How well does the snack match the theme of the week? Again, we don't know what this coming week is. We know last week was beach theme. How creative is your snack title and description? That's 30% of your score. 30%. And you definitely want to pay attention and look at that as well. Every week, again, they're going to award $10,000. Now, Unique Cheetos, besides the various contests they've done over the years, are nothing out of the ordinary. In fact, earlier this year, there were two famous ones that sold. One being the Jumpman Cheeto. Obviously, looks like Michael Jordan. This Cheeto sold for, I believe it was a little over $8,000, $8,700 or so. And it sold in auction. Earlier, this Cheeto sold through Golden Auctions, which is one of the biggest auction houses in the world. And it sold for, I want to say, was it 80? Somewhere around 80,000? $87,840. Now that's including the sales commission that you pay when you go through Golden and go through the auction. But it is shaped like a Charizard from Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon person, but that's what it sold for. Both of these actually sold this year. So I did a little more research and I was like, let's look up Cheetos on eBay. And there is no shortage of Cheetos and what they look like on eBay. Now, it's interesting that, like, here was one that somebody thought was a seahorse. Would have been a good beach entry for last week. So as you're looking through your bag, though, and again, we don't know what the theme is going to be next week, but maybe it doesn't fit the theme, but you find something that looks like something. Think if you had that Jumpman and later on it's summer activities. Maybe they can get their money back by entering it, winning 10 grand. So hold on to them, save them. Hopefully this video will help you win, and I do expect we will have iWIN members win the $10,000. Again, this is a great promotion that Cheetos puts out. You have to buy crunchy ones. Get the party size bag, open it up, spread them all out, get your family, get your friends, look through them, see if there's anything that pops out to you. Last time this happened, I bought one bag. I didn't find anything. Clearly, I bought one bag. I just opened it live. I did not enter last week. I'm going to go through this bag and see if I have anything that looks like anything, plus relates to the theme for next week. But then if I have something else, again, I'll save it. Maybe one of the themes over the course of the next few weeks will relate to whatever I think I see. But here's your litmus test again. Go find two people, ask them what it looks like. If they tell you you're crazy and doesn't look like that, I would probably just try a different one. Some of the entries I've seen are horrible, and I think it's just people wanting to get an entry. And when you do judged and skill contests, it is different. It is not a, hey, you have to be in it to win it. But there are definitely skill contests that I've entered that I've had great entries and not won, and I've had so-so entries and ended up winning. In general, I've never had a bad entry and won. And you have to be honest with yourself. You just have to understand what judging agencies are looking for and how well your skill set is and how well it matches up to the individual contest. iWIN contest has a fantastic skill section. You can sort by skill contest, which means there's a judged component. We're not talking voting contests. Voting contests are popularity. They're a bunch of garbage. I don't even know why sponsors do them. I understand when they do a judged and a voting, maybe they judge it for the top 10 and then they vote after that. I'm still not a fan of voting contests. I hate them. There's so many games played in them. They're just a waste of time. They always seem to turn out wrong. But you don't have that on this. This is just judged, okay? Send in your Cheeto. They judge it. They award the winner. No votes, no other, stuff that you have to jump through. So go out, just win it. Win the $10,000. If you're not a member of iWIN Contest, you need to be. Sign up, check it out. You got a 30-day money-back guarantee. And as always, make sure to follow iWIN Contest on all our social media, but especially YouTube. There's some great videos that will help you win more. Thanks. Good luck. Have a great day.